Well, hello once again to all my YouTube browsers and subscribers, and welcome back to my world of classic dirt bikes. Now, although we normally concentrate on classic and vintage dirt bikes here on my channel, today we're going to look at something quite different. This is Iain Clark's 2001-2014 Honda CR250 Monoshock. Now, at first glance you would swear that this bike is just an average 2014 CR250 Honda, although to be fair it is certainly a 2014 CRF rolling chassis, which initially had a 4-stroke 250 engine in its frame, but that is in fact where the similarity ends. Now, basically the story goes that the previous owner of this 2014 CRF 250 original bike took the new 4-stroke engine out of the frame to use in a quad bike. Iain then took the opportunity to purchase the remaining rolling chassis to use on his particular project. Now, once Iain was in possession of the 2001 two-stroke motor, this was then sent off to Mickey Oates Motorcycles in Glasgow for a complete, no expense spared rebuild. Now, all the other associated mechanical pieces were then inspected and made to look like new by soda blasting them at Johnny Bunga's motorcycle shop in Glasgow. Now, while the motor was undergoing its transformation, the chassis was then adapted to take the new 2001 two-stroke motor. Now, this complex but beautiful alloy work was carried out by Steve the Bling Kane, where he set about making wooden templates of the pieces he had to construct, and then laser scanned them in order to make the necessary items on the CNC milling machine out of billet aluminium. Now, of course, there are many other intricate pieces of machining and fabrication that you unfortunately cannot see from these pictures of the completed motorcycle because of the newly fitted panels, although rest assured that they are all of the very highest quality. Now, the refabrication work on the chassis to accept the now new 2001 two-stroke motor wasn't just a walk in the park, but as you can see, Steve Kane has made an absolutely beautiful job of getting the chassis work just right. And as we see here, some more of Steve Kane's very handy alloy work on this engine steady post. As you can see, engineering of the very highest quality. Now, of course, the standard rear shock was retained for Iain's brand new bike. Now, once all the intricate engineering work was finished on the chassis and the motor had returned from the Mickey Oates workshop, both these were reunited into this fantastic looking machine, and every other part on this bike was either refurbished or completely renewed. Now, in a recent conversation with Iain, he told me that the main reason he chose this 2001 engine because it was the last of the mechanical power valve engines that Honda produced before they changed to the electronic units. Iain told me that these were some of the best dirt bike engines Honda ever made, in his opinion, and wouldn't it be great if they could manufacture a similar setup now with this very potent engine in this lovely modern chassis. Now, naturally, because this is a relatively modern chassis, we have these very high quality Showa front forks on these bikes, which are very tunable and adjustable for damping and rebound to suit all different types of track conditions. Now, one of the other items that required fixing was that because this was a 2014 chassis with a modern 4-stroke 250 motor in it, this bike of course had the electronic fuel pump in the tank, and this was then removed and a suitable plug was then manufactured to take its place in order to change it to a gravity feed for the 2001 two-stroke engine. Now, when Honda brought this engine out in 2001, they gave it some brand new porting on the cylinder, a revised ignition curve, and also redesigned the expansion chamber to widen its mid-range power. But as you can see, Iain has changed the original expansion chamber on this bike for a very nice high quality pro circuit race pipe. Now, the complete bike took approximately 8 months to complete between the engineering work and the engine rebuild, and I'm sure you will agree that it looks absolutely stunning with that lovely 2001 two-stroke motor sitting in that lovely modern frame. So there you have it, something different on my YouTube channel this time. Iain Clark's 2014-2001 Honda CR250. This video was brought to you in association with World Sport Motocross Race and Leisure Wear, and also in association with VMX Magazine, the world's undisputed #1 publication for all your vintage and classic dirt bike motorcycles.